In the criminal justice system, placing children's lives at risk based on fraudulent claims is considered especially heinous. In America, the dedicated journalists who investigate these dangerous felonies are members of a select team known as the Wall Street Journal. This is one of their stories. Wall Street Journal investigative reports took a deep dive on exposing a life-threatening fraud. An investigation by the Wall Street Journal in December 2024 revealed that former law enforcement officers, individuals we are expected to trust, prioritize profits over the safety of our children. In order to better understand the shooting demonstrations that were given to school administrators, the Wall Street Journal launched an inquiry. What you see may not be what you get. The bait and switch game. The Wall Street Journal suggests that these companies using window films prioritize profits over the safety of our children. In the investigative report, the journalists are using words such as fraud, fake, non-standard, mislead officials, making claims, with these companies' executives having to admit to not having technology, claims its window films has passed a shooter attack test completed by an independent testing company called FILTI. Not true. The testing company and the former police detective occupy the same Syracuse, New York address. Not so independent. Another falsehood.
I'm not going to ask you guys to protect your staff, your students, without me proving to you that I trust my film protecting my staff.
This former Arizona police officer said. The Wall Street Journal goes on to quote that this former Arizona police officer tells school officials that his product does what others can't do because of a proprietary method he developed. He claimed to have a patent for the method, but later acknowledged he didn't. Why the deception? The New York Syracuse window film dealer, a former Rochester area police detective, is quoted saying he wished the government would crack down on unscrupulous competitors making exaggerated claims about window film protection.
It's false advertising.
Christian L. Hart, PhD, is a professor of psychology, and he wrote,
"Psychopaths manipulate and harm others with little remorse."
Could this be true with what the Syracuse window film dealer, former Rochester area police detective, is quoted saying in the Wall Street Journal? In demonstrations, the former Arizona police officer uses 3/8-inch annealed glass, which is thicker than the glass typically used at schools, as noted in the Wall Street Journal. According to some experts, such an action could be considered a criminal act.
If these schools have spent money on this bulletproof film, and we go back and sue these contractors that have sold us this?
Todd Warner, a Republican state assemblyman, asked. As a result of this investigative report, concerned citizens who want to safeguard their children from active shooters are going to great lengths to meet with businesses that can provide evidence that they have the necessary technology, have the research and development, and can clearly present a successful live fire test of their technology on quarter-inch glass. From early January to the end of February, ACE had 16 delegations from across America: California, Texas, Florida, Illinois, Ohio, Michigan, Pennsylvania, New York, North Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, Maryland, Louisiana, Wisconsin, Missouri, Virginia. These visitors had the opportunity to tour our manufacturing facilities. They met with engineers and technicians to discuss how we can protect not only the schools, but also municipal buildings, daycare centers, houses of worship, hospitals, police stations, public buildings, and museums. Since 1991, advanced coatings engineering have been to strengthen and target hardened glass. Advanced coatings engineering does not make window film or window tints. Advanced coatings engineering designs and engineers solutions that once applied to glass will resist projectiles meeting UL and NIJ standards. The Wall Street Journal investigative report says it all. Buyer beware. There are individuals out there who are willing to put our children in danger for financial gain. That is un-American. It may be a good time to consider visiting or speaking with Advanced Coatings Engineering. With our head office next door to the White House, we would be pleased to help you secure and protect those in your care. A visit and tour of our plant to discuss your project with our experts is a good first step. Engaging ACE will help save the life of a child. We are USACE, protecting people and property across America.